Yo, what is up, Brez? It is your boy Guppy Boy 9 Fizzy, aka the Hentai God, and Brez. I am back at y'all with another figure review. And Brez, what we have here is not only everybody's top and most recent and beloved waifu of all time in shonen anime, or top waifu in shonen anime of today's date of anime. What we have here is a baddie who has been making a name for herself for at least about a good year or two. Like at least a good 2 years now. And we are looking at Brez, one of the baddest biddies in One Piece, and that is Yamato. Brez. Yo, I'm not even finna lie to y'all, dog. SH Figuarts really knocked it out the park with this figure. I'm not even finna lie. This right here is the most beautiful. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this is the best SH Figuarts to ever be made. And I'm not even just saying that because it's a waifu character. I'm just literally being honest. Like, out of all the Figuart figures that I have owned, this takes the cake of best SH Figuarts figures. And not just SH figures, just female figures. She literally looks like she has hopped out of the anime. It's like, get a good look at that side view right there. Now, get a good look at that back view. Before we go to the other side, on top of that, let me zoom in right here, Brez. Yo, look at the beauty. Like, yo, look at the beauty in this hair. Like, look at how the paint work, the color of the hair flows from one end to another into the hair. Like, look at how, just look at how they blend that paint in, bruh. It's literally just from the white part and then flowing into the greenish blue, then the dark blue right here, which is actually anime accurate. It's anime accurate. And then you get it right here. And I'll be honest with you, Figuarts usually, when it comes to paint on their figures, it's usually trash. I'm not even gonna lie. The paint on their figures do not be hitting. But they knocked it out the park with this figure. And then on top of that, she has a little bit of shading going on in like her kimono dress part. Her lower red kimono dress. So it's like, Brez. And I think she has a little bit of shading on the white part, but they knocked it out the park. This is a beautiful figure. Now, before we get into anything about the figure, I'm going to just go ahead and throw this out there to everybody right now. I don't know nothing about this character. Like, I ain't finna lie to you. When I first started seeing her all over social media with people showing her in their fan arts and deviant arts with her big old biddies hanging out and stuff like that, I didn't know who the character was until I would just read the comments and they said it's Yamato. And I'm like, Yamato from who? Then they were like, oh, that's One Piece. And like, One Piece? I'm like, she's in One Piece? And then, because I was thinking this was like, this looked like one of them characters you would see in like a isekai type anime. Where, or not even an isekai, like one of them, I can't even think of it. Matter of fact, yeah, a isekai, basically. Like something like Konosuba or something. Something like that. And then I started looking up the character and stuff like that. And I will let y'all know right now, like when it comes to top waifus of One Piece, this really ain't it. My top waifu is Boa Hancock. And then it will go to Nami. And then Nico Robin. But Brez, when I started finding out who the character is and I started looking, I'm like, this is a dope character. I said, man, I would really love to have a figure of her. And now, a year later, Brez, we got it. And this figure is beautiful. And I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. If you do not have this figure, go get it, because she will sell out and she's gonna be at least $300, like at least a good $200 to $300 within the next given months. Now, or next coming months. Now, Brez. Like I said, back to what I was saying. I don't know nothing about the character. So if you're looking for any background or stuff like that you expect me to go into, I can't give it to you, because I fell off of One Piece around the Punk Hazard arc, or the Hazard Punk. I want to say it's Punk Hazard. And I didn't really get into, I've never watched the Wano arc, or I want to say I fell off of One Piece after they met the samurai who was chopped in half and his son. So everything after that, I fell off of. So I want to say I finished Punk Hazard, or I was in the middle of Punk Hazard, and I didn't get into anything else. So yeah, any other character that comes after Punk Hazard, I don't really know nothing about. Now, with that being said, don't expect me to get off into any type of lore and stuff like that. I'm just here to tell y'all this is a beautiful figure, and SH Figuarts really knocked it out the park with this one. And if y'all know my thoughts on SH Figuarts, y'all know that I really don't care for Figuarts, because I feel like they kind of focus a little bit too much on the Dragon Ball line, and everything else gets slept on, which is true. And this right here shows that if they focus more on their other lines, they can give you a dope figure. Like, this figure is beautiful. And from what it seems, this might be the best figure out of all of the One Piece figures, because she has no QC issues. She has no there's no nitpicks with this at all after just messing around with the figure. Now, with that being said, that's enough of me rambling. We're finna go ahead and get into the review so I can show off these accessories. And then the rest of my thoughts, I'll give that to y'all at the end of the review. So yes, let's get into accessories. Okay, Brez. Now, getting into accessories. Now, when you grab her fresh out the box, she's going to come with this default face right here. But I kind of got it swapped out for this one over here, as you can see. She also has two smiling faces. At first, I really couldn't tell the difference until I looked at this face a little bit more. And I can tell you right now, there is a difference. This face, she's a tad bit more excited right here. The eyebrows are a little bit more raised, and her eyes are a little bit more wider open. So this right here is a smiling, happy, or I guess kind of smiling and talking face. And this right here is a more excited face for, you know, the pose where she claps her hands together, and you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. She has a yelling face right here, or an angry face, or a angry talking face, whatever you want to use it for. She has a teeth gritted face looking to the side. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I would love to see SH Figuarts implement like eye movement on some of their figures in the future, because these faces are great, but I feel like they'll be better if they had the gimmick to where you could move the eyes around. You know, kind of like what Snail Shell, Figma, and Revoltech be doing with their figures. So I really want to start seeing SH Figuarts like start upping their game and just start doing more stuff like that, because these faces are beautiful, but I feel like you'll be able to get a lot more out of these if you had the little gimmick to where you could move the eyes around instead of just having them stuck to one side like this. Because I mean, hey, what if you want to like take a picture or do a pose or something like that with her looking to she's looking to the right or to the left on my side, but to y'all, it'll probably be the right. But if you wanted her to look this way over here, and you could literally just take the thing and just move the eyes and have her look this way instead of her constantly just looking this way. So yeah, I would really love to see SH Figuarts start implementing eye movement on their figures. Now, getting into her hands, she comes with 2 open palm hands, which are sculpted beautifully because Brez. SH Figuarts, for the longest, used to have some of the trashes of hands. And these right here are just sculpted pure, like beautiful. You can literally see the nails and everything. Then she comes with this hand right here, which is an open hand. And I'm assuming it's like for her to have, which her hammer that she comes with, her iconic hammer, for her to put in her other hand, which is using, I'm looking for a left hand right here, which, hold on. I'm assuming it's like for you to put in her left hand and then have her go like this. Like right here, if that makes sense. So yeah, and that's the only, like, this is literally the only hand you get like this. And then you get this other hand right here that's like this. And that's simply for the pose that you see on the box up here, where she's, do it without knocking it over, where she's has her thing down like this, and she puts her hand on it like this. So those are 2, like, 1 separate hands. I feel like they should have gave us 2 extra hands, like 1 for the left side instead of just the right side. And now getting into her other hands, she comes with like 3 sets of holding hands. You get two wide hands for, I want to say, gripping it a little bit more upward. And then you get 2 smaller gripping hands where she grips the bottom of it right here. If y'all can see the difference. Now, she also has another hand where it's a little bit more open. No, she has two more hands where it's a little bit more open, I guess, for, again, another wider grip. And she has her 2 hands where she puts them together like this, and she makes this face right here, which is what she was known for, like, which is what I was seeing when I started figuring out who this character was. This is what, like, the position that people was drawing her in. So yeah. And she has this little tablet that you can plug into the little stand, because she comes with a base, which is just a regular SH Figuarts like flight stand, and you plug this right here in, because this right here is solid plastics, which means it's going to be heavy for her to hold. So you put it, I want to say you probably put it like this, to where when she holds it or she's swinging it, you have something under it to keep it in place, to where it doesn't just wear the arms out and make them loose and it just starts falling. So yeah, that right there is the number of accessories that she comes with. I do feel like she probably should have came with more, but I can't really say that, because I don't know much about the character. But I do know she is like some type of she is like a kitsune or something like that. Matter of fact, yeah, she is a kitsune demon. So, or dog. So I feel like she probably should have came with a little bit more accessories, which I feel like we might get that later on in the line, to where she turns into like a kitsune and she gets more accessories, to where she may have like moves and effect pieces. But we can just wait for that, because the One Piece line seems to be doing good. So yeah, other than that, let's get into Articulation. Okay, getting into Articulation, Brez. Now, as you can see, she comes with a ball joint hinge on the neck, and then a double ball peg in the lower neck, to where she can look down that much, back that much. She has a hinge in the hair that goes up, and you can get like a little bit of swivel going on there. I don't know if that's like a double ball peg, or if that's like a hinge or something right there. I don't know. It looked like a hinge. Yeah, it's like a little hinge joint. So, okay. So yeah, you got that articulation right there for the head. Now, moving into the arms and breasts. She can get a lot of range of motion with these arms, as you can see. And on top of that, she could also hit the T-pose. And speaking of T-pose, I ain't gonna lie, I would really love to see One Piece in Fortnite. That would be really dope. She get bicep swivels. She get double jointed elbows. Ball joint at the wrist. She gets an ab crunch that can go diaphragm joint, but an ab crunch that can go that much. Really can't get that much forward. She can go back that much, but it's gonna kind of be hindered due to the giant bow that's on the back. And speaking of the bow, you get like some ball hinges right here where it can go back. You can kind of twist it and finagle it to get some other kind of poses and stuff like that with it. But mainly it's going to be like, it's going to go back like this. So you get a little bit of articulation there. Ain't really no rotation there. Now getting off into the skirt piece. And on the skirt piece, they pretty much take a page out of Figma's book. And they pretty much did like, I don't know if y'all can see it. They did like the where they take the ball peg, they put it into the back of the figure, and then they put this little part right here to where it plugs into the side. And yeah, you get range of motion where you can pull these out right there. And this right here is soft PVC, which means that the flaps go up. You ain't got to worry about it hindering the leg articulation. But there is somebody who is making some soft goods to where you could pretty much take this apart and take this, like you could take the plastic lower kimono off the figure, and then you can use the soft goods for this, which will allow you to get that extra range in the legs. And speaking of the legs, it's time to look at these bad boys' breasts. So yeah, lifting up the dress, as you can see, she can kick out that much. She can kick back this much. She has that, I want to say, that same type of, can she get, oh, well, yeah, they pop off that easy. But yeah, you get, as you can see, thigh swivel right here. And you get double jointed knee articulation. And you get ankle pivot with some beautiful sculpted feet too, like breasts. This is the first time I ever just seen not Reveltech, bro. I know y'all finna kill me in the comments with that. This is the first time I've ever seen SH Figuarts actually sculpt and put good detail. Well, I ain't gonna say detail, but just, matter of fact, yeah, give us some good detail, some good sculpted feet with detail in them. This is the first time I've ever really just seen them do that. Because you look at the Narutos and some of the old One Pieces and other figures where the feet are exposed on certain other characters, they look trash. This right here shows you that they have just gotten better. The feet look beautiful on this figure. And not only that, but I mean, even looking at the Luffy, I seen the Luffy, and like I said, they did better. They did a whole lot better on making the feet on these characters than what they used to do. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. And like I said, if I can find out who that guy is that's making the soft goods for the dress, I'll let you guys know, because I might end up getting it. Because yeah, like I don't know if Yamato is a super agile character, but just because you get good sculpted like legs like these, beautiful legs, and you want to utilize them and see them and get crazy poses, you want to be able to do much with them. And this dress ain't finna allow you to do certain fun poses and stuff that you want to do. Even though I feel like the soft goods may kind of cheapen the figure, but if it's the right type of, the right type of fabric, I still want to kind of get it just so I can do like these type of poses where she can kick out, or if you just want to, take like have her sitting down or something like that. It's like you can get some real good articulation and good ranges with these legs. And yeah, the dress kind of hinders that. But at the same time, you can't really be mad at that because this figure, it's pretty much meant to be posed and sat on the shelf. So I guess we have to just kind of deal with it. But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna try to find out where I can get that fabric dress at so I can do that modification and let you guys know as well. But other than that, Brez, that right there is the articulation. Now it's time to move on to size comparison. And Brez, it's time to see who stacks up to this queen/king. All right, Brez, starting off with size comparison, I figured we should probably put her next to some big girls so we can see how tall she stacks up. And Brez, here she is next to Sour Whiskey, the top waifu of all waifus. Also, here she is next to another queen waifu figure. Here she is next to Himawari from Big Firebird. And Brez, as y'all can see, bruh, Yamato is a big bitch. She's a tall bitch. And Brez, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So, okay, I want to say these characters are like, bro, I really need to invest in a ruler now that I'm thinking about it. I do all these size comparisons and I don't even know how tall she is. So, yeah. Okay, so these two characters right here are at least like 7 to 8 inches tall. Well, matter of fact, no, they're 8 inches tall. She's 8 inch. She's like 1/9 scale. And I want to say she's also like 1/9 scale too. So yeah, we got two 7 to 8 inch figures. So that will make Yamato around 7 to 8 inches tall, which is accurate because she's a tall bitch. And yes, we love tall waifus here in the Guppyverse. Here she is next to another waifu, a robot waifu that we all love, or that I love. Here she is next to Windblade, another, which honestly, I'm not even feeling a lot of y'all. We got the RC on the way, so hopefully when that gets here, I can get her built and have the review ready for you guys to go. But yeah, here she is next to Flame Toys Windblade in Brez. She stands really taller than Windblade. Windblade may be like 7 inches tall. So yeah, Yamato is about 8 inches tall, 8 to 9 inches tall, because this is like a 7-inch figure. So with that being said, she stands taller than Windblade. What's another figure I can compare? I'll throw a snail shell in there. Here she is next to the Milk Queen, Brez, Toppy Gal. And as you can see, she towers over Toppy Gal. Moving her out the way. Here she is next to a Metal Slug kick bash that I did next to the Metal Slug figure. And she literally towers over her too. Like I said, this is a real tall character. Here she is next to a Fison body right here. So to all of you waifu verse builders, she's gonna go quite well into your collection. For all of y'all who likes to collect different type of waifu figures from different scales, she fits into the universe quite well. So here she is next to Sophia #1. Or should I say Sophia #2? And yeah, Sophia #1 and 2. So yeah, here she is next to Figma Sophia again, which is the 2.0 version or the second version. And to get this to stand. Ugh. Bruh, I'm literally having trouble standing the whole new figure in front of y'all, and I ain't even got the review out yet. And I'm having trouble standing this figure. Okay, now that she's standing. Okay, yeah. Here she is next to Sophia 1.0 and Sophia 2.0, the Battle Armor Bikini version. Brez, as y'all know, Queen. Waifu Queen, and this just might be Waifu of the Year. I don't know. So I'm just calling it right now. Top Waifu figure of the year. It seemed like it's going to be a tough battle between the two right here. But at the same time, we got some heavy contenders coming in. Brez. I'm just going to let y'all know. I do got 2B from SH Figuarts. So, I mean, hey, we got some contenders coming in. So, yeah. But with that being said, let's move these queens out the way, or this queen. And who else can we use? Here she is next to, it's pretty much the same type of figure, but a kick bash of the Metal Slug figure. Like I said, she towers over her. Here she is next to another Feisen body, just to show y'all the cool universe you could build right here. Just having fun with it, guys. Just having fun with it. Because I'm really looking for something. Here she is next to another Mecha Queen. Here she is next to Athenia. And she towers over Athenia quite much. Oh, yeah. Here she is next to, I'm going to pull this one out, because this is really what I've been looking for right here. Here she is next to the Roman key body. And as you can see, she stands over the Roman key body. And I might do some head swaps, you know, like a quick pop and swap, pop and swap to see how this head fits on that body. And I might showcase it to y'all in some photos. Matter of fact, no, I might do it in a separate video to do some kick bashes. But it's not going to really go quite well because Yamato is tall as hell and this is short. So it's not going to be normal seeing Yamato regular size. We all love our queen to be just tall as hell. Because let's be real, we want her to pick us up, and yeah. We want Yamato to be able to pick us up, Brez. Now, moving her to the side, and what I really wanted to do is this right here. Here she is next to the second waifu of the year, which was actually Brez. Close to being my number one. But here she is next to waifu baddie of all, Brez. Here she is next to Jury. And every time I pick this figure up, I just can't help but fall in love. I gotta get a second one of these, bruh. Because this figure is just so goddamn beautiful that I just fall in love every time I see it. So yeah. Here she is next to Jury, and she stands taller than a Storm Collectibles figure. And Storm Collectibles are originally 7 inches tall. So, yeah, so technically she's like 9 inches, 9 inches. Like I said, I need to invest in a ruler. And don't be going off on me in the comment section talking about, bro, ruler only costs like $1. Why are you having trouble finding a ruler? Brad, times is hard out here. I mean, hey. Oh, here goes some extra stuff right here that I can compare her to. Now, moving that queen out the way. Here she is next to SH Figuarts, another waifu from SH Figuarts, and that is Rainbow Mika, which I hope we get an updated figure of from SH Figuarts, or a Jada Toys release. Really, I want a Jada Toys release, honestly, because if a Jada Toys, I'll be able to buy like at least 3 or 4 of them. Here she is next to another SH Figuarts waifu queen. That is, like I said, another one of SH Figuarts' top female figures that they've done made of recent years. Here she is next to, I forgot her name, but Hell's Paradise, Kanoichi, the Kanoichi thought from Hell's Paradise. So yeah, as you can see, she towers over these two SH Figuart queens. And yeah, that's pretty much it for size comparisons. I done pretty much showed y'all the ones that mattered. As y'all can see, she goes into the universe quite well, because putting this right here, move these to the side, put her right here, you could actually have like a little fun universe right here, Brez. Because I mean, that's the thing. When you collecting figures, it's the world building, especially if you do kick bashes. She fits into this world just so amazingly. Sophia, at her right there. So yeah, you got a SH Figuarts, a Metal Slug, a Feisen Body, and a Figma. And just for shits and giggles, because we can't leave the other Sophia out of this, because she started all of this. Let's be real. So yeah, Yamato is a beautiful figure. Like, this figure is amazing. And yo, my thoughts on this, man. Yo, if you don't got this figure, go and pick her up ASAP, because this figure right here is going to become extremely rare in the future. Like, and when I say future, I'm not talking about like a year or two from now, bro. I'm talking about like in the next given 2 to 3 months, like in the next 2 to 3 months, maybe the next month or so. This figure is finna be $200+, and you ain't finna be able to get your hands on it unless somebody is in dire need of money and is just looking to get rid of it real quick for a good price. So yeah, go ahead and grab her while you can. I'm not even gonna lie, I debated on grabbing 2. I might just stick with 1, but Figuarts are known to break, so I might end up getting 2, because if you break a Figuarts, you really can't just, it ain't like a Figma or a Revoltech where you can just pop and swap some joints out and just fix it up like that. So yeah, I might get a second one just to keep her in the box. But one thing I can say about this figure, Brez, it does make me want to go and get the rest of the One Piece characters. So with that being said, I will go back and pick up Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro. And yeah, who else? I will get I'm finna get the One Piece line. And the reason why is because, man, it's just something about One Piece characters and just One Piece in general that brings the happiness out of people. And this figure right here is just, is that. This is a beautiful figure, Brez. This is a beautiful, gorgeous figure. And the character is just dope. Like I said, I don't know nothing about the character, but I love the design of the character. And once again, it's from one of my favorite animes that I used to watch back in the day. And Brez, like I said, this is a dope figure. Go get her. I can't stress that enough. Now, moving all of these out the way. Right here. Moving Rainbow Mika. And on top of that, I want y'all opinion on something. And I forgot what I was going to ask, bro. I had an opinion, but I literally just forgot it. Right there. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Brez, who's your favorite Sophia? Is it this Sophia or is it this Sophia? So, yeah, I'm I'm gonna make a little fun game for y'all to have fun in the comment section with. So between the two Sophias, which one is your favorite? And with that being said, move this to the side. Also, look out for the review of this bad girl right here. And honestly, yeah, I'm digging this. Like I said, breads. And I'm really just digging through a pile of figures right now while I'm still doing this review. Because I just love this figure, and I just want to show y'all how great she can go in with world building. Like this right here. Bruh, this is just... Bruh, go get the figure, man. Go get the figure. This is a dope figure. It's dope. And it makes me happy to see that Figuarts literally just knocked it out the park with this figure. And I wanted a figure of this character for about half of a year, like about a good year or so now. And we finally got her, and she's amazing. So, yeah, I don't know. So, question, I'm going to just let y'all know right now. Who do y'all think is going to be waifu of the year for 2024? Between this figure, and I'm not even gonna spoil it, but we got some stuff coming in. So yeah, content is finna be made. So with that being said, Brez, go support the figure, go buy it if you want it. And Brez, like I said, who's your favorite Sophia? On top of that, what waifu do you think is gonna be waifu of the year for 2024? Now, with that being said, Brez, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sticking with me. On top of that, I'm also happy to keep giving y'all content. And with that being said, Brez, I will catch you guys next time in the Guppyverse. Watch out for the Sophia review coming next.